You cannot talk of prosperity in Africa without talking of market integration. Do you want prosperity? But if you say you want prosperity, the question is, where will the prosperity come from? Prosperity cannot come from aid from foreigners, cannot come from handouts from government. It comes from a family or a company or an individual producing a good or a service and selling it. If more people buy from you, then you become prosperous. Therefore, you cannot talk of prosperity in Africa without talking of market integration. I normally watch the TVs. They are talking about football, European clubs, I don't know what. But those clubs will not put food on your table. So I think it is important for the East Africans, especially the young people, to know why do we talk of integration. Three reasons. Number one, do you want prosperity or not? If you say you don't want prosperity, then no problem. But if you say you want prosperity, the question is, where will the prosperity come from? According to what we have seen, prosperity cannot come from aid from foreigners, cannot come from handouts from government. It comes from a family or a company or an individual producing a good or a service and selling it. You produce a good or a service and somebody buys it. If more people buy from you, then you become prosperous. Therefore, you cannot talk of prosperity in Africa without talking of market integration. If you want to experiment that, you go to Latin America. Latin America is richer than the United States in terms of natural resources. If you look at the rivers, the biggest river in the world, Amazon, is in South America. The forests, agricultural land, minerals, they are all there in South America. But you see the misery there in South America. So what is the problem? Part of the problem is organization. In the US, if you are in New York, you produce a product, it can sell all the way to California. You have got a market of 300 million people, more than that. So therefore, the market becomes a stimulus for wealth creation and for prosperity. That's why, therefore, we say, please, if you want to be prosperous, you better understand and fight for the integration of the African market. A country like Uganda wasted a lot of time fighting and so on, but when we settled down, we started producing. And very soon we realized that the internal market was not enough for milk, for maize, for sugar, for what. So that is the first reason, prosperity. Second reason is strategic security. How can you be secure in the world? I don't have time to go into that, but that is the second reason. The third reason is undugu. By the way, these people we are talking about, the ones we are saying you unite for the sake of their prosperity and for the sake of strategic security. Are they similar or linked? If you study carefully, you will see that all these people are linked. The Bantus, the Nilotics. Then we here in East Africa, we are lucky, we have the Swahili language. In the European Union, they have a problem. What language do they speak? Do they speak Francais? Do they speak German? Do they speak Spanola? What language do they speak? Italiano? But here we have no problem. We can all speak Swahili and there will be no controversy. So therefore, it is easy for us to unite. This is the reason why some of us under the leadership of Marimu for the last more than 60 years have been struggling for the East African integration. I thank you, and I wish everybody good luck.
There you have it, guys. So these African leaders try their best in their own ways, and in their speeches, they try to show, their efforts in trying to help manage the challenges which Africa is actually facing through and has been facing through since the colonial times. And so we here to really listen to these speeches and not necessarily to analyze, but to share our thoughts in the comments. And so whatever it is you guys think about these speeches, please do share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please share and like and subscribe, because that's the way you support Kwazemi as a channel, an Afrocentric channel, where we try to understand deeper issues in African history and hopefully develop a collective intelligence on how we wish to build the Africa we want to see as people of Africa. See you in the next one.